The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on last year's national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Golden Gophers will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Penn State's offense will have the first possession of the game. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Paul.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Snagged in the middle. It's Dobbs. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it on the run. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The Nittany Lions trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. The give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Wants to go up top. Wide out trying to get it in. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchup.
There he goes. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. It's complete on the right side. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He unleashes a long one. And it's caught inside the 20. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Looking to get it in. Give him 6. Touchdown, Minnesota!
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And they did tack on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll try to pop the draw. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. And you think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again, Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This
pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
And the Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got an open man. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw on 3rd. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The Golden Gophers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to the ground game on the left. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the 1st. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Off play action. Touchdown, Penn State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Yeah, I love the little play action fake. It's, you get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense, come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play action by this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And this defense doing what it does best. Get after the quarterback. That's their 3rd of the day. They're #1 in the nation at getting the quarterback on the ground. That's why they've had such a successful unit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he makes the catch. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. And the Golden Gophers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
3rd down play from the gun. Uncorks one. Complete to the left. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. New Mexico State is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in Las Cruces, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 4 over Colorado. We've got our finger on the pulse of everything in the Mountain West and all around college football. Guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air on 2nd down. There's the pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built the lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They booted away on 4th down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They try to pop a run on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. And the Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Hurley. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. They punted away on 4th down. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Here's the give off the left side. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too. Because of the field position with the offense backed up, they know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate that they inhabit. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
It's a draw. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got...
Turning it on! He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done. He's piled up 65 yards rushing, and he's closing in on 1,400 for the season. Wants to go up top on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. This is a designed run.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll run it from the gun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lacey. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try to pass their way in. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Dead center perfect. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Trying to find the end zone. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. 2nd and goal coming up. Trying to barge in. Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And man, the defense really needed a stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. It's complete to the right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Golden Gophers want to crank the tempo. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got rid of it just in time. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Takes the easy completion. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. The Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes the catch right at the 50. He's going to get loose. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. He'll throw it. Big fella moving. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try to sneak it. The sneak scores it. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Arkansas is currently ahead in this one, but, boy, there have to be some nervous moments for the folks in Fayetteville. They have not been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Missouri. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Golden Gophers are marching down the field. Finds his man. It's Hurley. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Just keep swinging it. A strike downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Finds a man on the left. Turning on the Jets. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Minnesota, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Gives it on the option. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
3rd down coming.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Hard running there. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. A dynamic return, explosive, and got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Hurley. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Get it out on the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Got the quick pass. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Couldn't get any closer on first down. Now second and goal from the 9. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Bringing the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
A fourth-quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Touchdown, Minnesota! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Getting set for the point after. Right down the middle. They didn't have to cover a ton of ground, moving at 33 yards. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive.
Minnesota, 21.
And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Running back searching for a hole. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. And the Nittany Lions come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The inside handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Golden Gophers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Here's the handoff. He's got 69 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Golden Gophers are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Complete in the middle. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They're going to run it. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Going to swing it on second down. Working that left side now. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. A first down run in the red zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Ready to try the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Arkansas is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Darren McFadden out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 7 over Missouri. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll run it again. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in